Hey there guys, and how are you all doing today? My name's Rob, aka Chrome Magic, and this is Sky Blue Review. It's back guys, and it's better than ever. And as normal, we've got my other guest Rob, and we've also got another guest, a special one with us today, who is Manj. Rob, do you want to say hey first?
Yeah, hello again everyone.
And Manj?
Hey guys, just making my debut on Sky Blue Sunday, first on many shows, and how you guys doing out there?
So, we've got a lot to talk about because obviously the past couple of weeks we haven't been doing a Sky Blue review show, so mainly because of a certain Mr. Rob, so hopefully we'll be getting that back on track and doing it weekly again.
We will.
So we're all in the same room together, so this is going to be a hell of a lot of laughs because we've never done it before like this before, and it's usually been Rob on the other side of a Skype call, me on one side of a Skype call, so...
And me on that side.
Yeah, and Man's not even on it, so hopefully this will go a lot better than normal. So first of all, we've got to talk about the game last Saturday against Barnsley. Now, it was a pretty boring game overall, do you reckon you'd agree?
It was a rubbish game overall, to be honest.
It's like I told you at the game, there's nothing happened to that goal winning, so...
Well, I think we were the better team. We bossed them around the park. We had the majority of possession, majority of shots on goal, but there was never really any cutting edge.
There was no there was no creativity in the final third, which we've seen a hell of a lot this season, and it nearly told Barnsley came to get a point off us, and they nearly did. So they came with the tactics to park the bus, and they nearly got the point out of us. Fortunately, we managed to get the goal in the end.
Yeah, so it was a fairly lucky almost sort of goal. It was the second minute of injury time, was it?
Yeah, it was a hopeful ball into the box by Norwood. Jordan Clark took it down well, found out Big Platty in the middle, and he headed it in. And
all he had to do was get it on target, really. The goal was basically gaping.
I mean, I must admit, Clive Platt has been very impressive the last few games. He's just been doing his job very well. He's been winning all the balls in the air and been knocking it down to nimbly, and he's been doing it really well. So yeah, I've been really impressed with Platt recently.
Now the thing that I don't understand is a lot of people hate on Platt because of the fact that he's not that really big flair player. He can't go around players, and it's just like, if you look what he's actually been doing for the club, he puts a hell of a lot of effort in. He puts 100% effort in, and he has got this decent touch on him. As I can't remember what game it was, but he turned on his on basically a 50p coin and slammed the ball into the top left corner with his left foot.
West Ham at home, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's one of the main reasons, because he hasn't scored as many goals as you'd probably expect a striker to score. So people, look at his bad record and see that. But if you actually, watch him in the games, you see that he actually does set up most of our attacking bits of play. I mean, he wins the ball in the air, he holds it up. Reminds me of when we had Dele Adebola. He used to do the same, but he used to get stick as well. So you can't really win.
Yeah. So what do you think of the way Cov played, Manj? Because I know you went to the game, and it's one of the couple that you've been to this season. Guys, Manj is a Man United fan. Don't hate on him. You fucking prick.
Any Liverpool fans out there, don't treat me like that.
But yeah, he's there's a lot of Liverpool fans out here that will watch this. E. Maxwell being one of them.
Don't go to the Suarez comment we got all day.
Oh, harsh. So what did you think it was that made us get the goal in the end?
It's like the determination, the will to win. I mean, it's like determination just to get out of the relegation zone. The fans were constantly on their back for giving the ball away a few times, didn't we, during the game?
Yeah.
It's like I said to you at the game. It was a moot point. That game was until Platt scored. So
yeah, I mean, now that you've mentioned the fans, I just want to. I hate to say it, but I kind of was a little bit disgusted with the fans because of the fact that they did have a go for what I believe was not valid reason. Obviously, you're going to get frustrated. We're bottom of the league, but if you're going to have a go, turn around and say, "Pick it up, lads. Keep your heads up. Wake up." Don't turn around and go, "Oh, you fucking shit," and then jeer when a player goes off. I mean, I'm biased towards Carl Baker, but I think it was a little bit out of order. He didn't have the best of games, but when you think about it, he has done quite well for us.
He has, yeah.
And he is the one player that has got flair and the ability to go around players. So, I mean, I don't know what you think, Rob, being a fan of 10 years.
He had a poor game, but quite a lot of them did. I think it was just because, he lost the ball a couple of times when we were on the front foot. I think people just singled him out, yeah, because what Cov fans love is a good old scapegoat. I mean, we've had plenty over the years, and I think he seems to be the new fans' favourite boo boy. But I don't know. It's booing your own players is never going to get you anywhere.
I mean, if you're going to boo your own player, don't turn up. Then
it's going to make it worse, isn't it?
Just support the team.
If you need that little lift in confidence, and you've had a bad game, you're going off, and your home fans are booing you. It's not going to motivate you to do any better, is it?
I'm sorry for singling one person out, but if you're in row BB seats 5, 6, something like that,
who you think
the row behind us, there's a woman in there that constantly has a go at McSheffrey, decided to then have a go at Carl Baker, when Carl Baker actually put in one of the best balls I've seen in that game. I don't know if you saw the one, Rob. It was down to our end where he chipped the ball over. She shouted, "Where the hell's that gone to?" Nimbley burst in, ran like a Trojan, got on the end of it and got a crossing. Yeah. She honestly, she does my head in for no reason. She's got no reason.
You see, as soon as he gets the ball, that expectation there is that you think he's going to do something rubbish, so you shout it, and then it comes back to bite you like that. But it's just not helping the situation. I mean, as you say, we're down in the dumps at the minute. We are where we are because we're not that great at the minute.
Key is to win the next 2 home games and see what goes on from there.
We need to win all of our games.
Well, you get what I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
So, to the person who sits in row BB, shut the fuck up or fuck off.
That's
sorry, but it had to be said because if you do watch this, you do my flipping head in. So, the next game on Tuesday, yesterday, Saturday even.
Yesterday?
Last Saturday. I'm on about tomorrow. Yeah. Last Saturday we played against Leicester, and from what I saw, I managed to get a live feed online for the second half. Yeah.
I didn't.
So it looked to be pretty good, apart from the fact that we had obviously gone two goals down. I mean, what did you think, Rob? Because I know you went to it.
Where do I start? It wasn't the greatest of performances. I mean, it was similar to the fact that it was another big local derby and it was a decent following like at Forest, and the team didn't really turn up. I mean, the very first attack was down with Cov, and from that on you think, okay, maybe you might have given it a good go, but every time Leicester attacked down the wings, the defenders just backed off. And when you're inviting players like Lloyd Dyer and Beckford and Nugent into your own box, you're asking for trouble. So that's where the penalty came from, their penalty.
Yeah, I mean, Harrison said before the game we've got to watch out for Beckford.
Yeah.
And I mean,
I couldn't believe it. The defenders, both sides, Christie and Clark, and some of the midfielders as well, were just standing off, not putting a foot in, and they were showing them into the box, and it was just every single attack from Leicester, they were getting into the box and getting balls into the box, and it was just inevitable when they did get their penalty, and then obviously that was brilliantly saved, but when they did get their goal after that, it was just inevitable because they kept showing them into the box. It was just, they're sitting there dumbfounded. It's like, surely you can see that they're the biggest threat of Leicester.
So, based on that point, do you think the one thing that's going to save us from relegation or send us into relegation will be the defence? If we shore it up, will we stay up? And if it still was crap as it was on Saturday?
We can't shore it up. We've got to make do with what we've got with the whole embargo situation. But
I mean, the thing is, at the start of the season, everyone was saying that the one strong point was going to be our defence.
Yeah, I mean, we've got Nathan Cameron coming back. I suppose he was on the bench. He's looking to come back in the first team. But other than that, I mean, Richard Wood's out injured. Yeah, we're basically down to the bare bones where we have been for the last few months. So
you would think that the best team out on the pitch would be the likes of Richard Keogh, Craney, Hariderson, and maybe Wood.
I mean, there's Chris Hussey as well.
Christie's good, and Hussey, yeah.
Of course, Jordan Clark playing at left back.
He's not a natural.
He's a right back. But that's the thing, we've got to make do because that's all we've got. We haven't got any fit left backs at the minute. So we've got to square pegs round holes. But it's just when you see the schoolboy defending when they were backing off, it was just every single time. It was inevitable when they scored.
The one thing also is the fact that we managed to always seem to do well at home, and then it all goes to pot away.
We've been quite lucky at home, being objective, but
sometimes you need that luck.
We can't expect. I mean, I overheard Cov fans when we were walking out saying, "Oh, it's all right. We've got 2 home games next. We'll win them 2. We'll be all right." I mean, we can't expect to win our home games just because we've had a bit of a good run. They're very tough games. Palace and Birmingham are going to be very tough to get anything out of. So we can't expect to turn up at the Rico and just waltz it and win 2 or 3-0. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, need to be.
So what do you reckon about the Palace game? We've got that tomorrow, by the way, guys.
Yeah, Palace. As I said, it's going to be tough. They've got a few decent players.
Zaha, Scannell, all of them.
Yeah, don't list them.
Sorry.
because it's just going to make it worse.
Sorry. Carry on.
Yeah, we've got to pick ourselves up from a local derby defeat, and as you say, fans on the back for having to go at players and things.
Isn't going to happen.
We can't rely on the fact that we're not going to win every single home game between now and the end of the season. It's not going to happen. We can't expect it to happen because it ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
We need to. I mean, we didn't lose any ground really, did we? On Doncaster and Bristol.
Because they got beat.
Forest only drew. I thought Forest won, but apparently Barnsley came back to draw it with Forest.
I think Doncaster drew.
So I stopped looking because at the end of the day, if we don't win, there's no point looking at the other results because
it doesn't matter.
It's not going to matter.
At the end of the day, we're still in the relegation zone. So my personal feelings are, I'm going to go with a 2-1 win, and the reason why is because, as we said earlier, Platt's been a fantastic player for us. If he can get a couple of knockdowns, if Nimley can get on the ball, then we should just have about enough to get a win out of it. I'm not expecting it at all because, as Rob and Manj both said, Palace have got some great players, but hopefully it'll all go well and we'll be staring down the barrel of a win, or staring down the barrel.
I'd like to think
staring up the barrel.
We'd be looking at a win, but I said to Manj earlier, I'd probably take 2 draws out of our next 2 home games because, as I say, they are very tough. Anything more than that, maybe 1 draw and 1 win, would be a bonus, but we've got to look at it realistically. We can't expect. We've lost our last 10 away games. There's bad form there, and we can't expect to win all of our home games. So I think we've just got to be wary of the threat that Palace and Birmingham have got, and just take it from there really, because we've got to make ground on the teams around us, but we can't expect to win every home game. Keep making that point because a lot of people are expecting it.
I'll probably stick my neck out and line and go for 1-0 Coventry win, if I'm being honest.
1-0, please, I'd take that.
I'd just take a win at the minute. But the one thing is, guys, remember, this applies to Saturday more than Tuesday. While the sky is blue, we never lose.
Well,
so, do you guys want to finish on anything?
The sky was pretty blue in Leicester, so yeah.
Okay, fair enough, you've defeated my point. So this comes to the end of the video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. We've decided to keep it short and sweet for the remaining episodes, and hopefully we'll manage to do that without going off on a tangent all of the time.
Try our best.
Yeah, so cheers guys and take care. Rob, do you want to say anything on that?
Keep the faith.
Keep the faith, play Sky Blues, and good luck for the team tomorrow against Palace.
See you later, guys.
See ya.
See ya.